We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors. Hey, it's me, Liam. We have one question for you guys. Have you ever heard of Anchor? If you haven't heard about Anchor by Spotify, it's the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place. Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. When hosting a podcast on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. And it's super easy to earn money on Anchor too. All you need is 50 unique listeners in order to apply for ads. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. And Anchor is totally free to use. So go download the Anchor app today or visit anchor.fm to get started. Thank you. Hello and welcome to another episode of The Hells at Noon. I'm your host, Liam Noonan. For some strange reason, the first part of this episode didn't record, so I'm just going to say that I'm here. Rocky was here earlier, but he had to drop his boyfriend off, Roby. I know this is kind of awkward, but it is what it is. Sorry. Hello and welcome to another episode of The Hells at Noon. I'm your host, Liam Noonan.
I'm your co-host, Rocky Hollows, and with special guest Roby.
Hey everyone.
And today, I know everybody's kind of tired of hearing about this, but let's talk about what happened at the Oscars.
Mother, all this still. Keep my wife's name out your mouth. I swear. Okay, one thing I want to start with is Jada even worth fighting for? Hasn't she? I'm probably wrong about this, but hasn't she cheated on Will as well? And called him an egotistical bastard.
Yeah.
And stuff just for a nice thoughtful party to prevent some midlife crisis or something. He only wanted to cheer her up out of the kindness of his heart, and she was just like, "You're so egotistical." I'm just like, "You bit."
You admitted to cheating on him.
She's such a terrible person. If you ask me, Jada Pinkett Smith is such a terrible person and a despicable human being, and I honestly feel like she's not worth fighting for, to be honest. I get it, the G.I. Jane joke may have been a tiny bit far.
Yeah.
But at the same time, obviously no harm was meant. And then Will Smith stepped in and just real, it was just ridiculous, it didn't need to happen,
Will could have just gone to Chris, after he presented the award and said, "Hey man, I didn't like that joke about the G.I. Jane joke about my wife."
Actually, wait, hold up a second, I'm gonna just put you on that one.
Yeah.
Because, he was laughing at first until he looked at his wife, who was, stern impression, and it's just oh, that's not funny, I gotta fight this guy.
Yeah.
And then you say, and then she turns around and says, "Oh, I didn't want him to do that," and, you gave him the look, fight this jerk for me.
She probably didn't mean, physically,
I'm just here thinking to myself, why the you lying?
Oh my God. Stop effing lying.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm just I just have to stop saying, well, honestly, this is ridiculous. But she has to stop lying. We know she's full of she's totally full of
Yeah.
I have to use the split button so much because I hate her. I hate this bit with a burning passion. Like, Jada Pinkett Smith is a terrible human being in a way because, yes, we get it. The entanglements, that whole thing that she has, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's no laughing matter, but at the same time, take a fucking joke. Like, what is your deal that you can't take a damn joke? Like, do you have were you born without a sense of humor? Like, he didn't mean any harm, man. He's Chris Rock. He's
Yeah.
full of terrible quips and puns, just like Spider-Man. Come on.
But other than that, the rest of the show was boring.
I never watch award shows.
It was.
So as far as I'm concerned, or what I've heard about it, that's the highlight reel.
Yeah, it was bad.
I hate award shows. The only one I watched as a kid was the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, which actually just happened this year.
Yeah.
From what I heard, that it was hosted by both Rob Gronkowski from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I believe, and iCarly's Miranda Cosgrove, who won Best Actress. That's all. The only awards I heard were Dixie D'Amelio winning Best Social Media Star, who I hate with a burning passion for some reason. I don't know why. I just don't like her. And iCarly winning Favorite Family TV Show, as well as Miranda Cosgrove winning Favorite Actress from a Family Show. I also heard that the new Kirby game sponsored the award show as well as of all places Olive Garden. Why is Olive Garden sponsoring the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards?
Why was Olive
That's
Garden
weird.
sponsoring the first Sonic movie?
Wait, what?
They had product placement in the first Sonic movie where, like, the U.S. government gave the main character, I forget his name, Olive Garden gift card.
It's like, shut up and eat a fucking Snickers.
Yeah, to apologize for branding him like a domestic terrorist. This was at the end of the movie.
Yeah. And I don't get it. Is Olive Garden trying to be like more of a like kid/family friendly establishment? Because their food is, from what I heard, their food is nasty. But I have absolutely no evidence or knowledge to back it up because I haven't tried it for myself.
It's okay.
I should go there
okay.
Maybe we should go there one day and just try it.
Yeah, it's not like the greatest.
Yeah, the Wonder Us is getting a rebrand. From what I heard, like I was driving past it last night to go and find Roby and to go get some food after my shift at Panera.
Yeah.
And the One Year Us is like being rebuilt a little bit, like a touch up. And I think they're putting a new logo on there.
Yeah.
And also PDQ looks like it's almost ready to open in Westbury, which is exciting.
Oh yeah, there's like the new Carvana thing down there. The
Yes.
car vending machine.
Yeah, I was like the first one. I looked at the structure like, babe, that's gonna be a Carvana. And then I read online it's Carvana. I'm just like, I told you so.
Yeah, I drive by it all the time on my way to school.
Yeah, and now Planet Fitness is moving. This is like getting way too close to home. Lol.
But anyways, back
This is getting off topic.
to the Oscars.
Slash Kids Choice Awards.
Yeah.
Actually, no, there's nothing really to talk about. I haven't seen it. But yeah.
The Oscars, they decided to cut like 8 categories, 8 of the most important categories from the live show. And it still ended up being 3 hours and 45 minutes long.
Weird.
They cut like best editing and best cinematography, I think. Which
Michael Shannon of Nocturnal Animals. Michael Shannon. Like, literally, I saw like one of those YouTube videos of like the Oscars. I think it was taken down, but it was the SAG was really funny. And like, they were making fun of the Oscar nominations special in a way. And they kept bringing up Michael Shannon of Nocturnal Animals. It was really funny.
Yeah, like the only reason why it was over 3 hours and 45 minutes long was because of the hosts.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
So that moment between Will Smith and Chris Rock is like really the most.
That was the highlight.
Yeah,
reel.
the highlight.
Literally,
of the
that was
entire
the-
night.
became such an inside joke that on my Twitch channel I started using it as a sound alert.
Yeah.
Everybody knows if you were watching the Saturday morning super stream last week when I played the game of life with Bros and Dragon Chat 2 one time.
But yeah, it was. They had Regina King, Wanda Sykes,
I
and
love Wanda Sykes. She's funny.
yeah, she was great like that night.
Yeah.
And they had Amy Schumer.
Ew, that elephant is still alive. I'm sorry, I
She's-
don't like her.
She's barely in the show too. Why did she get the invite to host?
She's a horror. I heard she's a terrible person who steals other people's jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I liked from her was that I Feel Pretty movie back in 2018. That was funny.
Yeah,
That movie was funny.
apparently she stole a joke from Twitter during the Oscars.
Oh my god. Why am I not surprised? She's Amy freaking Schumer. I said freaking, that's allowed.
Yeah. Regina King was okay,
I don't know who that is. I'm sorry, but I don't know her.
but
She's Dula Peep.
like, the most memorable moment that she had that night was she pretended that they lost a whole bunch of COVID results for really straight hot guys there.
They can't. The audience can't see this because this is an audio, but I'm giving Liam the look to just be like, really,
Yeah.
really.
So she kind of used that as like a
Wow.
way to feel them.
Interesting. Straight guys.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's kind of a weird one right there. It's kind of strange, admittedly. I mean, didn't the Academy Awards happen like a few weeks later? Or something, or was I wrong? Or the Grammys, or
Yeah, the Grammys where it's like a week later.
man, it's like they're trying to jam pack all these award shows into like this short amount of time. Meanwhile, they're all so boring to watch. It's just like, oh, thank you for this award. Up next, thank you for this award. I'm just like, okay, we get it. People are winning things that you'll never see because we're all ordinary. Are we supposed to care?
And it gets even like worse. Just before the best animated feature Oscar, they had like the first live performance of We Don't Talk About Bruno from Encanto.
Oh my god. I love that movie because it was kind of interesting to watch, but oh my god, there are so many better songs from that movie. Why is that a live adaptation?
Yeah, and they kept on pushing it like the first live performance of the song, but then they cut it off like halfway through and jam Megan Thee Stallion in it,
That's really stupid.
and she raps about the Oscars.
That is absolutely cringe. Girl,
Plus, I couldn't tell that other people could. Like, the performers were slightly offbeat.
Yeah, I mean, if you were really into that stuff, like if you were like a producer or something, you'd probably notice.
Yeah.
But like, were they lip syncing though?
I couldn't tell.
I mean, I don't hate that song, but I don't like it either. I'm kind of indifferent. All I know is that I was too busy watching Coachella instead on YouTube. Megan Thee Stallion's performance was cool. Caroline Polachek's too. Actually, Flume's was my favorite performance because he had brought all these artists out to help duet to perform the song live, including bringing Caroline Polachek out as well as Laurel for a brand new song that isn't even released yet and is upcoming. I love Laurel. And then they also had a stellar performance of Tove Lo to perform Say It. And the last song featured Beck, which is kind of cool. I prefer Coachella over any of these lousy award shows because all the acts I heard like were really good, including Billy, including Doja Cat, Megan Thee Stallion, like all of these, you know. Even Disclosure is pretty good. And actually Brockhampton's final performance ever. Considering they're breaking up. They're just like, We're canceling all our shows. Thank you for rocking with us. The end.
But yeah, that moment gets even worse. They brought to present the award. They brought out
Megan Thee Stallion.
no, not Megan Thee Stallion. They brought out like the 3 live action Disney princesses that are coming.
You've got to be
Yeah,
kidding.
so they had like Lily James.
Wasn't she from that movie Hustlers? I think.
No.
Oh, that was Lily Reinhart or something.
No, Lily James was in Baby Driver.
Yeah. Oh, I love that movie.
She played Cinderella in the live action.
They're making
film.
another live action Cinderella.
No, in the past.
Oh, okay.
Then they brought out like the actress who played Princess Jasmine in the live action Aladdin.
Who was that? Because I haven't seen it.
Naomi Scott. If you've seen Lemonade Mouth on Disney Channel.
Oh, well, I haven't seen it, but it's on my bucket list to watch. My it's on my bucket list, my watch list. But
yeah,
I heard it's pretty good.
She plays like the bassist in that movie.
Interesting. And then the third one was.
The third one was a newcomer.
Oh.
She's playing Ariel in the live action.
Beyonce.
No, not Beyonce.
Damn it.
Someone not as famous. I don't know her name.
Probably a new actor.
Yeah.
Because I know in the new West Side Story they had this unknown new actress that they're introducing.
Who, by the way, they didn't give her an invitation to the Oscars until like 6 days before the event.
Oh yeah, I read that. And wasn't the new West Side Story nominated too?
Yeah.
Like, how are you gonna like nominate this new brand new adaptation to a movie that is so popular and not invite the lead actress? Like, are you retard? I had to like
Richard.
retard.
But yeah, she the only reason why she got the invitation was because she brought it up on her social media.
Yeah, like literally, I would have done the same thing. Like if I was in a live action movie, it was nominated for one of like the best movie. I don't really care which one it was, and then you don't invite me, even though I'm the lead actor. I'd get really pissed too, honestly.
But yeah, so the 3 princesses, they called the animation genre like a kids genre. Wow! Even though one of the animated films is about a gay Sri Lankan immigrant, an adult. I know you're on a roll. It deals with a whole ton of adult things. Yet they had the balls, the audacity to call it.
That's like one-sided.
I said we got what you need, honey.
The categories. Who the told you what to say? Did you plan it? I'm 23 years old and I still want somebody. Come on.
And the award went to Encanto. So it was like, why not announce the award presented by Disney?
Wait, the opposite.
Yeah, it's on ABC.
Of course that the ones that don't that have purposefully funded that don't say they don't. I'm not surprised. Why am I not surprised? They can suck my Disney.
The memorable moment from Amy Schumer, her hosting gig, just the 2 of them. One is a joke that was stolen. 2 was she called like Kristen Dunst, Academy Award nominated Kristen Dunst. All because Amy was next to Kristen.
Wow, what a bit.
Yeah. But then, after the Will Smith incident, he went on to win Best Actor. apologized to the Academy first
Bruh.
during his acceptance speech.
Apologize to Chris f***ing Rock first.
And then, like, a couple days later, he did apologize to Chris. But
Apologize when you're there, when you're all there, because the second that happens, Chris literally wants to go backstage and fight you, Will. Like, what are you doing, Master Williams?
so yeah, it was
Jeffrey.
the entire night was just a mess. A boring,
A boring show.
long mess.
Well, that's what most award shows are. They're just a mess. They're a cluster. You know?
I'm still surprised that they also added kind of a new award this year.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was best dick sucker.
No, it's not that.
That would have been funny.
No,
Those who
this
sucked it with the top.
this was like the best fan moment in a movie.
The best fan moment.
Yeah,
Really? That's
so-
a thing now.
So, they had the fans vote on Twitter.
And then Disney probably rigged it anyway.
No, Disney did not ring it. That
Wouldn't surprise me though.
It went to like this moment in the Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League movie that was on HBO Max, which, I mean, come on. If you know movie side of Twitter, a whole lot of it is just like Zack Snyder Justice League fans. Zack Snyder is the director of the movie. He had a long story to making that version of the movie on HBO Max. Back in 2017, the short version of it. Back in 2017, his daughter committed suicide. And he went on to leave the project, leaving Warner Brothers, the studio behind the film, to cover it. Like, they said that he didn't quit, but he's leaving his daughter, and that the original director from the first two Avengers movies, which were very popular at the time, went on and finished the film. Yeah, and it turned out to be a mess.
What?
It turned out to be a mess.
That's what I was guessing.
Warner Brothers limited him to the November release date 2017 and limited the runtime to just under 2 hours. And so he had to go through a whole ton of reshoots.
I was just saying, if they left the project, wouldn't it have to be cast as well?
No, this is the director, so
Oh, the director.
they just replaced the directors.
Oh, okay, so there's the director. But I think there's a key actor.
No.
That looks fine.
So the original version of Justice League failed, and since Zack Snyder, director, has a whole bunch of fans on Twitter, they basically pressured Warner Brothers into making Zack Snyder's version of the film. 2021, they got their wish, and it's 4 hour long.
Oh my god, not 4 hours. What is this, Harry Potter?
I mean,
Or a nature documentary?
it kind of needed to be 4 hours because there's a whole lot of backstory for some of the characters that were missing from the first original film.
I don't think I've ever seen a 4-hour film besides the Harry Potter movies, because aren't those like 4 hours or something? Or
Yeah, they're like 2.5.
God, they're just. I don't think I could sit there and watch it for over 2.5 hours.
Well,
Or like an hour and 45 minutes or 2.
This version of the film is on HBO Max, so you just watch like 4-hour-long parts. So,
Yeah. Oh, is it like a 4-part series thing?
it would have been better if it was a 4-part series.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. Yeah, seriously, just nuts. They should have stuck with the no hosts version of the show like they've been doing the past couple years.
The hosts sometimes just like, I get it, they're trying to like outdo other hosts to the best show that they can. But like sometimes it's just a mess. Like top presenters and stuff like that. That's what like back on Disney Channel for a few years they had like a weird Disney musical.
Yeah.
Later we named Parties.
Yeah.
And originally they had a host for a few years, like one of the hosts that was Zendaya, another host was different.
Oh, Zendaya was that.
She went.
No, but she was part of Doomcast.
I feel like she should definitely be like nominated for Best Lead Actress as part of Euphoria because
She won Best Lead Actress.
in Euphoria,
Yeah.
as she should. Rue is a total vibe, man. Like from what I've heard, I haven't seen Euphoria at all, and I'm a few seasons behind. But then again, I also don't have it. I missed my HBO Max. I couldn't. I don't know. Like. Yeah.
It's Euphoria is pretty good.
I've heard so.
The second season is okay.
How many seasons are there so far?
There's 2. They're working on the 3rd one.
I should probably get an HBO Max subscription again and actually try and watch it.
Yeah.
I've heard it's pretty good. Like I've seen one scene because there was a YouTube video titled "If Euphoria was produced by Disney Channel," and they had laugh tracks and like and like applauses and
Yeah, they had
stuff.
they have to work around Zendaya's schedule.
I mean, she is a queen.
Yeah, and she's in
I mean that as a compliment. I love Zendaya.
Dune 2 and Dune 3.
I mean, let the record show Rocky Hollows is an advent Zendaya fan.
Yeah.
She's awesome, absolutely incredible, loves her fans.
So season 3 is not going to come out until 2024.
I'm okay with that. Gives me plenty of time to catch up, but at the same time, like, yeah. But as for the award show stuff, you know, they're all a whole mess, like a dumpster fire. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, every single time I either watch an award show, there's a lot of unnecessary stuff.
Yeah.
Like, a host just gets in the way, in a way.
And 3 hosts.
Well, one of the last versions of the Radio Disney Sports that I actually had cable TV to watch, they had 5 hosts. Like Jordan Fisher, Sophia Carson, I think Sabrina Carpenter, Duff Cameron, Jordan Fisher. Oh, did I say Jordan Fisher already?
Yeah.
Oh, and Kelsey Ballerini, country artist. There were like 5, I think. Maybe I got one of them wrong, I'm not entirely sure. Or maybe it was Alex Ayala, I don't know. But like, it just felt like, I don't know, like, unnecessary. Because then you have all these presenters, like, I don't know, it just feels unnecessary. Like, you have people all over different backgrounds. You can have, like, a YouTube creator like Lauren Weber, aka Lauren Side, coming up with Melissa McCarthy. Or you could have Sabrina Carpenter coming up with, like, I don't know, like, let's say Asher Angel from that movie, what was that movie with that superhero that goes from kids to adults?
Shazam?
Shazam. That movie, Shazam. Like, it could be anybody.
Yeah.
Literally, and that's just all you really need. Like, you just need presenters, winners, and like musical acts or something. You know, maybe sometimes, and in the case of the Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice Awards, extra like trailer parks
Yeah.
with like, let's say Wonder Woman 1984 has Gal Gadot, whoever it is, with this special like weird thing to introduce Or the Power Rangers movie they had with the cast. They did that too.
Naomi Scott's in here. The Power Rangers movie.
So was Becky G.
Yeah.
I love Becky G. But like, yeah. And like the only award show I ever watched besides the Rare Disney one that was Nickelodeon Kids Choice Awards, the Halo Awards, and yeah, that's about it. I mostly watched because I have really good music selections for between each segments. Like you could have iCarly win, and they'd play like Logic's like I go hard every day, yeah, yeah, like Every Day by Logic, and I'm just like, heck yeah. Or like another award show like Heavy Danger Music, like My House by Flo Rida. Like good stuff, you know. That's what I mostly watch for this music.
Yeah.
Stuff in the playlist. But
I
yeah,
kind of stopped watching the Kids' Choice Awards.
I stopped like 2 years ago or so.
Got less than that.
Oh yeah. So in conclusion, final thoughts is that award shows are stupid, meaningless, and bullshit.
Yeah.
Also, Will Smith, you. But an even bigger F you to Jada Pinkett Smith. No one likes you. That's just my closing thoughts. Praise for Chris Rock. This is gonna be a good one. You're right.
What else was I gonna say?
30 seconds.
We'll be right back. You know, we got more to talk about.
Mostly just the next a review of the Batman movie, but I didn't see it. So I'll let
That movie-
Liam handle this one.
That movie is really good.
Mhm.